Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ando again, and today we got another video again of my squad arena climb. Now, I just want to say thanks for all the people that reacted to that. If you haven't checked that out, it's basically me going against General Anakin Skywalker with some pretty good success, and then also a Galactic Legends Rey where I lost the first time, and then I won the second time. That team composition was an L3 with a Wat Tambor. This time we have a few different compositions. Again, we're going to do some General Anakin Skywalker, but we also had a second team, and that same guy that I faced the last video, he changed up his composition, so he put a General Kenobi in there. So you guys will get a few different looks at this now. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos. If you guys are, a like and subscribe definitely help out. Leave a comment below if you guys see anything that I'm doing wrong. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of videos, and I think we're just now starting to uncover what he can do, and this is all pre his ultimate ability as well. So it's pretty exciting. We know that now he's a raid beast, and again, we're finding out that in squad arena he can actually be pretty viable. So yeah, we'll head over to the video, and then I'll show you guys what I did for it. Okay guys, so here's some of the team comps. So you see this one is a Galactic Legends Rey with a Chewbacca and a General Skywalker. Now, this is a squad arena obviously, so I don't know if we'll be seeing these in Grand Arena because it tears away too much from certain teams. Yeah, sure, you can run Shock T with clones, and you could run a CLS without Chewbacca, but they just become a lot less more dangerous, I guess, or a lot less dangerous. But yeah, so I think that this is probably less likely, but you'll see the mistakes that I'm making here, and it's still good to show maybe if you have a squad arena where they're just trying to put as much as possible. So the reason why you would put this on here is because Chewbacca gives guard to Finn, and obviously Finn is the first one that we want to stun. So I do go for the double stun on General Skywalker. We'll see later on why that was a mistake. But if you guys see any other mistakes, please put them in the comments below. We're all learning, or at least I'm learning, and hopefully you guys gain some value out of these videos as well. So like I said, we went for that double stun. It almost worked. Maybe if we had better mods on him, where we have more 6-dot mods on him, which right now I think I have 2, and four Zetas on him. So potentially, maybe that move ends up working in the future, but right now it's definitely not working. And then we go in for the stun on Chewbacca, which knocks him out. And you guys will see there's points where this can still be done, a 3 versus 1 with these guys, but my Kylo is not. Maybe, like I said, mods maybe an issue or whatever. I'm still struggling to get that part down, but as long as I go into this matchup with just Rey and Poe, I can definitely win. But it's yeah, you can see they're just doing too much damage, and I'm not regenning enough health. So I don't know, maybe again mods or something like that. So this is the rematch that I do again with the same comp. You'll see we were talking on Twitch. I did this on Twitch, and we were getting suggestions everywhere. So we came up with this strategy of, hey, what I'll do is I will stun Chewbacca, and then I'll stun Kylo Ren, which is great because, again, this is probably the benefit of not having a tank on this team, right? There's no automatic taunt here, so I can go for anyone that I really want to, other than Finn, because he can't be stunned because he's got the guard on him. So I go for that stun on Chewbacca. And then now I'm going to go for the stun on General Anakin Skywalker. You can see that it works, so it looks good. Everything's looking good. This is awesome because now you get control of 2. Pass the turn meter back over to Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and do an AoE, and it wipes out Chewbacca. And it does a lot of damage to everyone too. And now you'll see me, I think, yeah, this is where I'm like kind of just trying to decide. I think I even asked the chat, which one is more important, Finn or General Skywalker? And we had faced this team another time, and General Skywalker does a lot of damage, so do not sleep on him in this team comp. I guess that boost in mastery really helps him out. And so I went for him just because he's the one big threat that I saw at that point. And so I'm looking for someone if I can reduce turn meter on him, but I didn't get it anyways, so it's all right. And then here's where I'll do the 1v3 showdown. So I one hit him, which is awesome because I've noticed that Finn is actually, of like the three of these guys, is probably the most squishiest. So the one hit kills definitely aren't a rare thing. And we're starting to steal mastery. And like I said in the video yesterday, if you guys haven't checked that out, I'll put some cards in here. But the longer these matches go, the more I tend to think that they favor Kylo Ren. Now, this was also brought up on my Discord because in that video I say, I'm siphoning mastery from her. But then we read that, that Rey can't have her mastery siphon. So I'm wondering if there's also some base stat siphon. If you guys know the answer to that, please let me know again. We're still, like I said, I'm still learning. Hopefully you guys are learning. Hopefully these videos are encouraging you guys because I know if you guys have spent even just a few gear pieces on trying to get your first order ready, how probably depressing it was to see some of the early footage where he wasn't even beating General Skywalker or anything like that. And now I think, like I said, we've figured out how to mod him. We've figured out how to play these matches that I am now pretty much at 100% success rate with General Skywalker. And once I figure out what to do with the Galactic Rays, I've been pretty successful with them as well. And so, yeah, this is the typical matchup, right? Like, you just go after your General Skywalker, and once you get him down, you go after 5s, slowly go after the rest of the team. It's okay if he comes back up. It's actually better, especially if you can get that taunt off with First Order Stormtrooper. He just takes in those hits, and you're able to, again, just keep siphoning that mastery away from Anakin Skywalker, which is awesome. And that's also a pretty key thing to these General Skywalkers. You really want to try to time it out where if you're going to get him up that he doesn't have his max protection, because he has a lot of protection, right? So it definitely helps whenever you don't do that. You definitely don't want to bring him up for his final form or whatever you want to call it with max protection, if you can help it. All right, so this is the same guy that I faced yesterday in yesterday's video, but this time instead of L3 he put his his Relic 7 General Kenobi. So same deal though as last time. So we're gonna go, if there's a tank, what I've noticed is if you go for the stun first and then you want to do your AoE here, and then you're gonna pass turn meter back over to Kylo Ren, and you're going to then just one hit him. You get rid of that tank, and then you go. It's business as normal. You go after Finn, which again I one-shot him here, and then you go after Poe, which you'll see we're gonna do the AOE on him. Poe seems to be a little bit more tankier. Like he can kind of take a hit. I'm looking to someone if I can somehow reduce turn meter, which I actually get it on Poe. So I guess that's kind of nice. So now we're going to go for the stun. And again, like I said earlier, the longer these matches go, the more that they're favoring Kylo Ren. And this is, again, all pre-ultimate abilities. Like I think this is going to heavily favor Kylo Ren once we get to his ultimate ability, which we're getting closer to for us. So if you guys are wanting to see that, keep watching the videos. We're going to try to get it unlocked soon. So destroy Poe, and now I just go after Rey. I think this AoE ends up killing Wat Tambor anyways. Yep. So now we're just going to go after Rey. And again, I know it doesn't quite make sense because we can't siphon mastery, but it seems like every single time I'm doing more and more damage on her. It might also just be the AI misplaying on her because she's like healing, I think, and it's reducing her own health. But yeah, guys, that's it. I mean, that's the end of the videos. my whole point in making these videos is to make sure that for those of you guys that have kind of invested, whether it's even if you're 90% of the way through, or you've only just started adding that first gear piece to the first order, don't get too discouraged from that early results. I know a lot of us that when we first got him, or when we first were unlocking him and we saw like all the footage and stuff like that, we were like, what the heck, man, this is not fair. But I think we're slowly figuring out, he may not be as good as Rey, but he's still pretty good. And he's definitely not worthless. Like, he can still beat Rey. He can still beat General Skywalker. I've beaten Padme teams with him. I've beaten Darth Revan teams. There's probably some comps out there that I probably, if they take the best character of every light side faction, maybe I'll have a harder time or something. But like I said, this is with only 4 Zetas on my Kylo Ren. Very few 6E mods. So the stats are really, I think, going to bump up the sooner that I can get him with those really, really good mods. And the rest of the team also, too, with really good mods. So there is hope, guys. And just want to say thank you guys again for the support. And we'll see you guys in the next video.